Welcome to Jedi Bricks, and this is a complete guide to LEGO Lord of the Rings and the future of this iconic theme, including sets we might be seeing in the future and the moments that LEGO missed out on.
Let's hunt some folk.
Also, very quickly, I am giving away a free sealed copy of the Nazgul Fell Beast gift with purchase. I'll be announcing the winner on the 31st of July, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and comment down on this video. So throughout the Lord of the Rings, and in fact all of Tolkien's writing, is kind of defined by key moments and epic decisions made by our favourite characters. So here at number 10 we do have a fan favourite character, with Faramir coming in a design from Carter Wiz, one of my favourite builders, who has captured the ruins of Osgiliath here in a large diorama scale. In the movies there are a few scenes set at Osgiliath. The most notable scene is of course when Faramir leads Frodo, Samwise and his rangers there to make their final stand in this ruined city. But what makes this Osgiliath scene so impressive is the intricate stonework and detailing which covers every aspect of this design. The squared off buildings and the curved arches really capture how Osgiliath looks in the movies, and there is also some complex snot techniques used to create the round angled stairs. You can see the fallen stones rising out of the water, which is the river Anduin, and also a ruined statue in the centre. So next up at number 9, we have a scene from the Fellowship of the Ring that many fans have wanted to see in diorama form because it captures the full Fellowship during a key moment on their journey. And this is why I have designed the Mines of Moria and the Doors of Durin. I gave a sneak preview of how I built this in my previous video, but this is a large size diorama with 1,400 pieces and captures the moment that the Watcher in the water attacks. The quote tile would read "Speak, friend, and enter," and I'd like to see the actual Elvish word melon included. The main challenges were creating that glowing blue effect on the door, along with the 2,000-year-old ancient holly trees and of course the Watcher in the water. And after developing 3 of these diorama designs, it's clear that they translate really well into LEGO Lord of the Rings. So moving on to a much bigger set now at number 8 here, with one that we might be seeing in 2025 or 2026. And this is a location universally loved by both hardcore and casual fans. The Lego Icons Hobbiton design was actually an official LEGO Ideas submission built by the Lego Closet designer. It captures the view of a bag shot row with Bag End rising up behind it, and by focusing on Hobbiton, the peaceful centre of the Shire, they were able to capture the lush landscape and the curves of those rolling hills, which they did with slopes and wedge plates. They even managed to incorporate 3 separate hobbit holes with Bag End and the Gamgee house. Honestly, I don't know why this set wasn't made. It gives Minas Tirith a run for its money, and if you want to find out more about why we might see this next year or the year after, check out my previous LEGO Lord of the Rings video. But from a possible set to something that we will never see at number 7. But as a die-hard fan, we are allowed to dream, and I've long been a fan of the First and Second Ages of Middle-earth, a time of the High Elves of the West, a time of the Silmarils. And although they're not featured in the Peter Jackson movies, some of these scenes and locations are a whole lot more epic than even Helms Deep or Edoras. So we have a Second Age set with the Battle of Daggerlad, with a smaller design from my friend Noah over at H2 Brick, but actually also we have a First Age set here, and it might be my favourite LEGO mock of all time in all themes anywhere. So Beren and Luthien versus the mighty werewolf Karkaroth, which there is really no other word for this mock than that it's stunning. The blue colours and the genuinely exquisite details make it look more like a work of art than an actual LEGO set. But next up, something I don't collect personally, but I can see having potential and there are some great designs for, are buildable characters. I would start off with Sauron, the Dark Lord, which would go nicely with his new minifigure from Barad Dur. But also, I would like to see a Balrog design, or even a Balrog big figure inside a Khazad Doom playset. And with the recent Fell Beast set opening the door to buildable creatures, it would be cool to see an Oliphant, or even a buildable eagle like this design with Gandalf racing over the lava at Mount Doom to save Frodo and Sam. Now at number 5 here, with the design capturing the death of Boromir at Amon Hen. The moment in the movies captures a lot of emotion with Boromir's redemption and tragic death, but also Frodo's departure and the breaking of the Fellowship of the Ring. And because I designed this set myself again, and luckily the parts arrived this week, you can see it here in physical form. The main features are the Seat of Seeing, where you can display Aragorn and Frodo's goodbye, the attack of the Uruk-hai, and also Gimli arriving with his axe and then destroying the stunt actors higher to play, there's Portal Rakai. And then we also have the forest clearing where Boromir falls to the black arrows of Lurtz with the statue of Arnor, and you can even hide Merry and Pippin behind this tree branch. There are instructions now fully available on my rebrickable page, and you can see the design process in this video here. But moving on to number 4, we have the Golden Wood of Lothlorien, a woodland elven realm that has stood for thousands of years. And while Galadriel may be the Lady of the Golden Wood, she's actually not its queen, because she only became its caretaker after its king Amroth died at the beginning of the Third Age. Now, she would then inherit the kingdom and use her elven ring of power to protect and enrich the surrounding forest, alongside her husband Celeborn. And their daughter, Celebrindel, is actually Arwen's mother. And that makes Galadriel Aragorn's grandmother, so I think we would all like to know what went down at their dinner parties. But the best design for Lothlorien comes from Martin's studio, with another LEGO idea submission. It captures the majestic gold malon trees and the elven architecture which is built into their branches. And very quickly, I want to give an honourable mention here to this fantastic design titled Eomer's Hideout, capturing a Rohirrim base camp amongst some ruins. This is more of a fan service set as it's from the books, but it's just so good that I had to include it. Now getting into our top 3, where we have one of the most exceptional cases of LEGO rockwork I have ever seen, and also an update on an original 2012 set that really failed to capture Weathertop. So this Weathertop design uses really tricky angles, adding slopes and wedges to create the hill. The ruined layer on the top works really well with those broken arches, adding height and circular curves. And honestly, I don't think it will ever be possible to make a better Weathertop set than this. You can really imagine the Nazgul closing in as Aragorn rushes out with his flaming torch. Which brings us on to number 2, where we have some small vignette scenes designed by Jonas Kram. Although these feel tiny compared to some of the other sets on this list, each scene captures so much accuracy and really feels like Middle-earth. If you were able to connect them all or stack them in a modular way, this could be the ultimate affordable way to build your dream LEGO Lord of the Rings collection. There are over 20 of these designs, so be sure to check out the rest. But we come to number 1 here with a 99,000 piece build,
making it the largest LEGO Lord of the Rings set ever released. And honestly,
now you might be seeing this set in 2025 as a Lego Icons set, but if LEGO does develop this set, we are looking at 7,000 to 9,000 pieces, which just makes this custom set even more impressive. And honestly, the scale of this is something that is really not for everyone. But the details and accuracy of the set are exactly what hardcore fans dream of when thinking Lego Minas Tirith. Now be sure to go check out part 1 for a full guide to the official Lego Lord of the Rings sets that were released back in 2012. But if you're new here, make sure to subscribe for all things Lego. Keep it secret and keep it safe, and let me know what you think down in those comments.